David prepares for temple building. Then David said, "This is the house of the Lord God, and this is the altar of burnt offering for Israel." So David gave orders to gather the strangers who were in the land of Israel, and he set stonecutters to cut out stones to build the house of God. And David prepared large quantities of iron to make the nails for the doors of the gates and for the clamps, and more bronze than could be weighed. And timbers of cedar beyond number, for the Sidonians and Tyrians brought large quantities of cedar timber to David. David said, "My son Solomon is young and inexperienced, and the house that is to be built for the Lord shall be exceedingly magnificent, famous, and glorious throughout the lands. Therefore I now will make preparations for it." So David made ample preparations before his death. Solomon commanded to build the temple. Then he called for his son Solomon, and commanded him to build a house for the Lord God of Israel. David said to Solomon, "My son, I had intended to build a house for the name of the Lord my God. But the word of the Lord came to me, saying, You have shed much blood and have waged great wars. You shall not build a house to my name, because you have shed so much blood on the earth before me. Behold, a son will be born to you, who shall be a man of rest, and I will give him rest from all his enemies on every side. For his name will be Solomon, and I will give peace and quiet to Israel in his days. He shall build a house for my name, and he shall be my son, and I will be his father. And I will establish the throne of his kingdom over Israel forever. Now, my son, the Lord be with you that you may be successful, and build the house of the Lord your God just as he has spoken concerning you. Only the Lord give you discretion and understanding, and put you in charge of Israel, so that you may keep the law of the Lord your God. Then you will prosper, if you are careful to follow the statutes and the ordinances which the Lord commanded Moses concerning Israel. Be strong and courageous, do not fear nor be dismayed. Now behold, with great pains I have prepared for the house of the Lord 100,000 talents of gold and 1,000,000 talents of silver, and bronze and iron beyond measure, for they are in great quantity. I have also prepared timber and stone, and you may add to that. Moreover there are many workmen with you, stonecutters, masons of stone, and carpenters, and all of them are skillful in every kind of work. Of the gold, silver, bronze, and iron there is no limit. Arise and work, and may the Lord be with you." David also commanded all the leaders of Israel to help his son Solomon, saying, "Is the Lord your God not with you? And has he not given you rest on every side? For he has handed over to me the inhabitants of the land, and the land is subdued before the Lord and before his people. Now set your heart and your soul to seek the Lord your God. Then arise, and build the sanctuary of the Lord God, so that you may bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord and the holy vessel of God into the house that is to be built for the name of the Lord.